Hi everyone, it's Acacia here. Sorry if my voice keeps cracking. I'm not feeling hugely well still, but I am okay. Anyways, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Roblox GFX sticker for your thumbnails. So, quick disclaimer. As you can't download Blender on Chromebooks, you can definitely do it on other devices. However, this won't work on Chromebooks. I'm not exactly sure why, as I personally am a Windows user, but yeah. Anyways, let's get right into the video. So the first thing you should do is open up Roblox Studio. Any of the maps will work, but I believe if you choose any of the bigger, more detailed maps, then it will give you, it'll just make it a lot laggier, so I just like to use classic base plate. Click on it to open it up, and your computer might do like a small unresponsive thing, and that is perfectly normal. It does that with me a lot as well. So just wait for it to load your map. Okay, so once your map is opened, make sure you have the toolbox. If you don't, go up to this little view tab and click on it, and then just click toolbox, and make sure you have Explorer and properties open as well. So go up to this bit in the toolbox where it says models, click on it and just click plugins, and the first one that should come up on here is load character, so just click on it. And down here it should say an install button, however I've already got it. So yeah, you just click install, then go up to plugins, and then just click on load character. Now to delete this character, click on this little bar and hover over the name, and then just type in your own one. Also make sure that spawn R6 is checked and not R15, or it will screw up your texture. So yeah, and now you can just click X, and yeah, your character should load in. Now you can make adjustments to it, like retexturing accessories and stuff. However, I'm just going to leave mine as is. However, if you want to change the face, follow my steps here. I might change my face, however, I'm going to just find one. I'll link the face I used in the description so you guys can use it. Well, I might not actually use it, I'm just going to show you how to change it. So hover over the face you want. I'm going to be using this one by Mexican_radio on Roblox. Just hover over the face you want and then just click this icon here. Click on the three dots and then just click on copy asset URL. Sometimes if you click copy asset ID, it won't work. Arrow next to your character to bring down this, and just click on head, like the arrow next to it, and then just click face, and I'm just going to copy and paste it in my texture, and I'm just going to adjust my character a bit just to show you. I'm not actually going to change mine, that was just to show you, so now I'm just going to undo. Once you're done with your character, just go up to the workspace, like up here in the Explorer, and click on your name, then right click on it, and then my recorder probably won't pick this up, but once you right click on it, go to the bottom where it says export selection, just click on it, and you can just save it to anywhere on your desktop. I'm just going to turn off my microphone just for this minute so that nothing really gets leaked or anything. I'm done exporting my character now, so I'm going to get a prop. You don't need to, this is optional, however, to do this, just make sure this is set to models and just type in what you want. I'm going to be using, I think, a rose, and then once you've found one you like, just click on it, and then just do the same thing you did with the character to your desktop. Now I've exported everything, I'm going to head over to Blender. Also, I'm going to leave the rig link that I'm using in the description so you guys can check it out as well. But you might ask one small question. As soon as you install it, you won't see it straight away. You'll need to extract the files because it's a zip file. Okay, so I'm in Blender now, and once you open it up, you might get a splash screen like this. I'm just going to click on faceless.blend, because I prefer this. This is going to be the file of your rig. It can be default, but I do like using faceless, so you don't need to delete the tongue, teeth, and the eyes. So just click on the file you want to open. And if your computer does crash or go unresponsive, this is perfectly normal. It happens to me a lot. And there are a lot of tutorials on how to fix this. However, I've been really busy with editing and stuff, so I haven't had the time to check it out. So anyways, when you spawn your rig in, if you're using faceless, it should look like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you how to add the texture. Go up to here to where it says woman rig and click this little thing next to it. Click on the one where it says rig creations girl 1 and make sure you're in object mode and not pose mode. Then just go to this bit here. When you hover over it, it should say material properties. It might not look like this if you're in 2.7 and not 2.8 or 2.9, but yeah, you'll come up with this bit. And just click on this bit saying surface. Any of these will work, but I just click this one. And then just click principled BSDF. Now just click on base color, like this little yellow dot next to it. And then just click image texture. Then just click open and you can find your texture file. Okay, now my texture is imported in, and now just click on the head, and then just press X, and then just click delete. Now click on file, then import, and then just click wavefront.obj, and find the obj file of what you want. Okay, and it will come up with this thing. Find the file you need to import with your head and accessories, and then just go to where it says geometry, click on it, and make sure you check split by group. You can do that by clicking on it. And soon it should import your accessories. Now to zoom into them, press apostrophe on your keyboard, and then just hover it down to view selected, and then just click on it. And it should come up with your avatar. In my version, for some reason, in material preview it goes transparent. However, it likely won't look like this when you actually do get round to rendering it. So now I'm just going to delete the torso and arms and legs because I don't need this. Also, to select more than one thing at a time, you can just drag over it, or you can press on one item and then press shift to hold the others. Anyways, I'm just going to move it. So to do this, just drag over your accessories, then right click and click set origin, and make sure it's origin to geometry so you can move it around and rotate it much easier. I'm just going to get it onto my rig, so if you already know how to do this, you can skip this part. Okay, so now I'm done, and I've just got my accessories and stuff on my avatar. Now I'm just going to start posing. To do this, just click on any of the limbs and it will probably automatically go into pose mode. And now you can just click on rotate on any of the limbs, and you can just click on any of these lines or the little outer space where you hover over it, and you can move it around. I'm going to have a simple pose without props. I only exported a prop to show you how. Okay, so now I'm just going to rotate to my liking, and I'm just going to mute my microphone so there's not many keyboard noises. This part won't be sped up though, so I will show you how I roughly usually do it. I'm just going to turn off my microphone. So to undo something, just click on Control Z or Command Z if you're on Mac. Now make sure you're in object mode and just press Shift and A, or go down to where it says add down here. It might not be down there if you're in 2.7. However, just click on Shift and A and then just click on camera. Then press apostrophe and select view camera. Now you can press Shift and apostrophe to move it around. I'm just going to get it to my liking and turn off my not camera, I mean microphone. Okay, now I'm just going to change the way the camera looks. To do this, just hover over, click on this icon. When you hover over it, it should say something like output properties, and just click on it. Then click on both of these, and I'd recommend setting them to 100 by 100. And to prevent your GFX from looking pixely, click on this little percentage icon and just set it as 500. And I'm just going to show you some rendering tips. My first tip is to go up to render properties, click on where it says device, and click GPU compute. And set your samples, set render to 1 and viewport to 0. Then go to denoising, and you can check both of these. It doesn't really make a difference, but if you check it as optics, it will make it a lot easier. Also, go to light paths and then caustics and turn these off, because they don't really do anything, and from what I've heard, Blender isn't that good at caustics. Also, if you're worried about your GFX looking really noisy, we will be fixing that very soon after rendering, and I'll be showing you how. Anyways, now that I've got my camera where I like, we can add lighting. To do this, just press Z on your keyboard and set it to rendered. And there's quite a few ways you can add lighting, which I've explained in my previous tutorial. However, I'm just going to show you the lighting I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using sort of a peachy colour lighting. So if you don't really know how to do this, you can just follow along with this bit or watch my tutorial, because I explain more in depth there. Okay, I think this lighting is quite good. I'm just going to fix the head because it looks a little bit out of position. So if you don't want to see this part, you can skip. Okay, now I'm done. You can now go ahead and render. However, there's one thing you need to do beforehand. Go to the output properties again, scroll down to file format. Make sure you set it as PNG or JPEG. I like to use JPEG. And if you're using JPEG, set the quality up to 100. And then you don't need to use this file icon, because you can always just do that in after you've rendered. So yeah, now that I've got it set up how I like, I think I am ready to go ahead and render. I'm just going to make some minor changes. Also, this part's for the denoising. Make sure you've clicked this icon, and just check denoising data. Then go down to where it says denoising, and click this one, and make sure it's this one saying color plus albedo plus normal. Okay, I'm just going to quickly fix the lighting as well, because it looks a little bit annoying, and I like mine a bit more pink. Also, once you're happy with how it looks, you can go ahead and render. I'm quite happy with how this looks, other than a small lighting adjustment. Making it a bit more red, I think. Like there. Okay, yeah. I quite like it now, so you can just go up to this bit saying render, and then just click render image. If you did the steps I did about making rendering quicker, then it won't look as good. However, if you look in this bit, it looks really noisy, so I'm going to show you how to fix that. Go up to compositing, and click on use nodes, and it should have this bit. press Shift and A and type in DE and click denoise. And then just go to where it says noisy image and drag that to image. Check normal to normal and then albedo to albedo. And just now, just on view render, and it should make your GFX less noisy. I'm going to be deleting the background, and to do this, just click on, I believe it's this icon, the render properties, click on film, and then just click transparent. And now, I'm going to just quickly render it again, and this time it won't be noisy at all. Okay, so that's the end of the tutorial, apart from I'm going to show you how to save it. Click on image, and then just click save as, and you can save it somewhere on your PC. I'm going to save it as just a general thing. I'm just going to call it GFX sticker tutorial. Then I'm just going to click save as image, and it should save to your PC. Now, that's how you make a GFX sticker for your thumbnails. I hope you enjoyed. Also, I'd recommend checking out how I make my thumbnails tutorial. Perhaps Jenny's one, because hers is explained in a lot of detail. And that's how you know how to add your GFX sticker in. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe. It will really help out a lot. And it doesn't cost anything or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, night, or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!